No doubt. So, I come on this shit, kick this shit to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll be chilling and shit, dog. I really ain't got shit to do, really ain't got much to talk about except for how I eat my blue mushies from time to time. But other than that shit, everything been the same. But I want everybody to be on the same page as me. So that none of us is on the wrong page. You know what I mean? So these niggas, they all be bullshit. They all on some bullshit. They all full of shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. Every time you turn on TV, you can see this shit. You know what I mean? I don't even know why I make these videos, man. That's why I try to explain, because I try to explain shit to people. But my whole purpose of explaining shit to people is that hopefully people will change their psychologies. You know what I'm saying? But I see people are continuing down the path that they going, so there's no point in me even explaining this shit to you. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to get through the cats. I wanted niggas to understand. You know? That's why some people didn't get gifts that they got. And others did. And I tell people the truth, man. If you American citizen, you should be happy. You know what I'm saying? Being an American citizen is a gift itself. Being a citizen of any democratic nation is a gift in itself. But if you're a rich American citizen, you should be extra happy. You know what I mean? Money ain't shit to make. Like I told niggas before, man, if I wanted to touch $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $5 million, $10 million, it ain't shit to touch $1 million easily. You know what I'm saying? It's a drought on dope right now. And on top of that, I'm a founding father of the Sinaloa cartel. And on top of that, I'm cool with I'm cool with the entire federal government. I'm not worried about catching no Fed case, no goddamn where. You know what I'm saying? That's if I chose to go certain routes in life, which I may choose to do, because those routes may prove beneficial to me. It may be detrimental to some communities, but some community actions and some community people actions and routes that they want to take in life is detrimental to me, but beneficial to them. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. As I said before, I'm above the law. The law is beneath me. I'm the only black nigga you know that ever said some shit like that. And not only did I ever say some shit like that, I showed you people this shit. I'm the only black motherfucker who ever showed you people some shit like that. Especially, unless it's Obama, but especially the only pro-black nigga that ever said this shit that I'm saying and doing this shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people get shit misconstrued to where I tell niggas what I tell niggas. You know what I'm saying? If I destroy this thing right here, or this person's name, and then you come and do the same shit that I destroyed this person for, what am I going to have to do to you? I'm going to have to destroy you. You'll have to go bye-bye. You know what I mean? That's the only reasonable outcome. Because if I rebuild again what I destroyed, I will certainly be amongst the transgressors. And we can't allow that shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? This is how serious this shit get, but this is how simple this shit get. I'm trying to build. You cannot build if you don't educate first. Okay? If you trying to build and on your family legacy, build your family name, you got to educate your children on the proper way to live life and conduct themselves. That's before the education is supposed to come before any money, anything. The education come first. And this is what I'm trying to get through, niggas. That's why I say people need to be re-educated. That's why when Trump said, and a lot of other fucking lawmakers say, well, we giving money to these countries to combat sexual trafficking and shit. to combat women not being respected as equal citizens. And I told the people, that's a waste of money. Don't give no money to them niggas. Because them people need to be re-educated before they receive the funds. Because, number one, if they not count people as equal, if they exploiting people who they perceive to be weaker than them, then if you give them money, they still go do it. Because there's something wrong with their psychology that encourages them and allows them to engage in them behaviors. You know what I'm saying? So first we must re-educate the leaders of these countries, the citizens of these countries, before we could give them the funds to recognize people as equal citizens and to stop that human trafficking shit. And a lot of times when I say this shit, people think I'll be being funny saying this shit. No, I'm serious. Like if you go to a racist motherfucker and you put him as the mayor of a city with black inhabitants in it, then he go treat them blacks as second-class citizens, naturally. So you must first re-educate that person, potential mayor, before he's fit for that office. And even Trump did it in his family organization. When he ran his business, his kids were educated on the proper way to run the business before they got any titles to their name, like CEO and president and all that other shit of the business and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to educate the motherfuckers before they fit to receive them funds. If you don't do that, you just like smearing shit all over. Like trying to wash a bunch of oil and shit away without no soap. If you try to wash a greasy pan with no soap that remove grease, it might even appear clean, but rub your hand on it, you still see grease residue and streaks, and you can still feel the grease on that motherfucker. So no matter how, if you put them people in suit and ties, make them look like Americans, make them dress like Americans, got them speaking English like fucking Americans, even some of them speak slang. If you get real close to that shit and inspect it, that shit ain't official. If you rub your finger on it, you can still see the grime. You'll be able to feel the grime under the suit. But you must first re-educate these people. And that's what I'm trying to do with the inhabitants of the ghettos. When you got people shooting people broad daylight with assault rifles, and you got people, but they won't shoot them cops like that for some reason, then you got a problem. And the problem is a psychological problem. It's a mental illness. It is. And re-education is the best way to combat, treat, and prevent mental illnesses.